grew up in the Bronx in the 80s, and at that time there weren't really a lot of positive or reinforcing images of any, gay or lesbian, transgender, bisexual, I remember there not being anything that I could identify with at that time. I had the indication that I was gay. I knew that, but I just didn't know exactly what to do with my feelings, and so it was pretty scary going into high school. And then, of course, when you're there and you're different and introverted and shy, the kids kind of pick on you a little bit when you're different. And so it was not a really great time growing up. As I was finishing my senior year of high school, my mom moved me out of the Bronx, and we moved down to the West Village. And that was the beginning of liberation and freedom. I actually began to see my first images of same-sex couples walking around in the street, holding hands. I used to walk around, I would see gay bars, and I was like, oh wow. It was great because I was like, I'm not alone. So shortly after I graduated high school, I came out, and that was the beginning of really just feeling like I could breathe, and feeling like that I could live life, and knowing that it was going to get better. Because when I was in high school, it was just feeling all the feelings that I was feeling, and then getting picked on. It was so incredibly unbearable at times. And I just remember, I would always say to myself, it's going to get better. It has to get better. And sometimes that voice inside me was like a whisper, but I believed it and I held on to it, and it did. You can meet someone and you can grow old with them, and basically, I look back on the life that I've had, and it's been very exciting. All the highs and all the lows, I wouldn't change any of it, even as terrible as those younger years were, because I think it put me on a really great path, and I definitely appreciate all the things that life has to offer me right now, and I just think back to that kid who would think to himself, oh, it's got to get better, and it does get better, and it will.